Um, Hello traders. I hope all of you are good. And I just want to give an overview of something that might help. It's gonna be real quick, and I don't want to waste your time on this. And so I'm gonna show you something that if you see that you've been making losses for a long period of time, then or you have been getting less profits, I'm gonna give you something to add on that might help when you start on your strategy. So basically what I'm looking at is I just trade one structure only basing on my strategy. I mean, it might be you're using ACT price action. It doesn't matter the strategy. But all I can add on is that once you see this structure that I'm going to show you right now, then and it adds on your strategy, they like align, then I'm pretty sure it's going to be a winning trade. And so basically what I'm looking at, first I just have to, you just have to look like what's the trend of the market. And basically this strategy works on um the on an ongoing trend, maybe an uptrend or a downtrend. So yeah, basically if I see an uptrend, I just look for the structure, then I trade, then it becomes a win. And so by starting, let me show you this. So basically, what I'm looking at is this. This is the structure that I'm looking at. You know, some of you guys might, especially the ones who are using ICT, might consider this as a change of character, right? But the difference is like, where does this happen? Like, is it at the demand level or um at the support level, resistance level? Yeah. So basically, this to me, there's a different types of change of characters according to ICT, but most commonly I know only two of them. So as we stick to the main idea that if it's an uptrend, you just go with trend. So yeah, um, basically it should have the following characteristics for you to enter the trade, right? So we already know that like this is an uptrend, right? Um, it's an uptrend. Price can make consolidations like one, two, up, high lows are high lows. And so what I'm looking at is this structure right here. Up, then this. Yeah. And so the things to consider is that this thing has to be seen in order for you to enter the trade. There should be a break of structure right here. And this also should happen. Price should go down and take this level. I mean the last high low. And so what ordinary price does, if it's an uptrend, this is a continuation, or they can call it a value pullback. it usually reacts to a structure that is below it. Then it goes up with a trend up upwards. And so this is the only basic structure that I use. Though I know there are a lot of structure, but this among all structures, I'll give this a high winning rate. Oh, if price comes to this point, you can wait for confirmation, like then go up a bit. And usually price tends to come back to these areas and going up with the trend. So I don't want to waste your time. Let's look to live examples, but this is the general trend that I usually trade. So yeah, okay. This is gold. Yeah, there is no gold. The best of the best if you have a heart of trading it. So basically what I'm looking at, I'm just looking for a trend. Like I took trades on last week when because I'm on my the way I conduct my analysis, I do a top to down analysis from higher time frames to lower time frames. So yeah. And so what I was looking at is this. I saw the structure forming up on the weekly time frame. Like there was a break of structure right here. And there is a yeah, there's this. So the structure performed a BOS, a break of structure, then took the inducement that was below. And so as I said, what I'm going to trade is the structure that is left behind. So my entry was right here. This was the entry. So this is on weekly time frame. So I'm gonna go down a little bit to see the exact point. So I use the time frame coordination, like from if I use weekly, from weekly, I go to 4 hours, to go to 30 minutes, then 5 minutes to 1 minute for exact entry. So looking at 4 hours, you see this place here, there was a gap that was left behind. And so this was a very good area for consideration. So I'm gonna click to this tracker right here. Then from 4 hours, I go to 30 minutes and see what's popping. Yeah, 30 minutes, I didn't see a thing. So I go down to lower time frames and see what's up. Oh, well, I forgot to upgrade this. So let's just end at the 4 hour time frame. Like overall, yeah, this point here. So basically, I was just waiting for the price to tap into this point, though you can keep buys from this area, but it might be too risky on determining your stop loss. And my TP was right above. Though I'm expecting it to go higher, but I just want to trade the reality. And so yeah. So trading this structure on a weekly time frame is very risky because determining the stop loss might be tricky. And so I had to wait for a change of character to happen. And so this is 4 hours, right? So when the price reached this point, um This this was the last point, right? This is the last structure. And so I was waiting for it to come here, but it didn't. It took down, if there were people buying in this area, then probably they might be liquidated. But after price reaching this area, it did have a change of character in starting from the lower time frames, right? And yeah, as you can see, there was like a head and shoulder pattern right here. But if you go in lower time frames, you might see it. It was exactly at this point. Then we go to so basically after 4 hours, I said I'm going back to 30 minutes, but for a confirmation of a break of structure from 30 minutes, its confirmation time frame, it's 1 hour. And so there's this thing of time frame coordination that you must know. It really helps in trading. So yeah, it's true. And 30, okay, what I'm trying to say is some 30 minutes, I considered this as a change of character right here. And so what I'm going to look at in the 1 hour time frame for valid confirmation is that is this structure, is this a real change of character? Like did the price like change character on two time frames? Like if 30 minutes, it must validate within a 1 hour. So I'm going to 1 hour and look if there's a change of character. So yeah, you can see two places at once. Price broke from the BOS. And so this is my confirmation. And so you can keep like right here. This is a head and shoulder pattern. You know the different types of head and shoulders. So yeah. So basically, I've already known that price has changed its behavior. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look for the structure. This structure. Then buy. Yeah. As you can see on the 1 hour time frame, let me go to 30 minutes so that I can be understand. So yeah, on the 1 hour time frame, there's this accumulation here. Like you see there's a lot of stuff's happening, so you can get a clear picture like what is happening. So in this type of cases, I just go to the next time frame to see like what is happening, what happened. And so now we see the clear structure of what happened. Price took down, performed BOS, then came back to the structure and and took the adjustment. You can see it on line chart. It's very um, visible. So yeah, this is the valid pullback. And from what I said, like any structure that is below it, you might consider a buy. Or if you are nervous or your capital is too small, you might wait for a change of character to happen. And so as you can see, the last structure was this is the last structure. So I will keep buys. Though I didn't take this trade because I didn't notice. By the time this move happened, I wasn't. So what I'm gonna just keep my sell below this structure according to my trading plan. So if you have like structure right here, just like that, and my take profit will be at the last point, like this point right here. Yeah. So this will be my first trade. After this, after determining this, um, after taking this trade, you can generally see um price broke through this level right here and made another BOS. But let me show you like on a re-entry place, like why should you get N like after change of character after this confirmation has happened, right? And so basing this is 1 hour still I'm still on 1 hour. You can see this happening. There's another change of structure happen, change of character here. This is another change of character. And so after this happened, as usual, we look for an imbalance in the 1 minute time frame of that time frames to get an entry. But and still, we still had another confirmation of the structure, this structure right here. Yeah. As you can see, this also was was validating to my strategy. So you can go to lower time frames and look for a possible re-entry. So basing on the way you analyze, you might see something that was here and probably, but according to my analysis, I'm just going to look for a gap probably or a structure that was left behind. Then I am going to, that's going to be my re-entry path. So yeah. Oh, I forgot. So probably yeah, that will be your re-entry path, but we got two confirmations of that structure in a single place. So my target will be to this point, the highest point, and you will have two trades running to TP, and this is gold. So it will be much over, much pips secured. So now I know the trend. And so basically what we most of us look at, but when price changes character on a higher time frame, because this is I think it's a 4 hour change of character. Yeah. So what we look at, basically we just most of us wait for the price to come like back to this level right here, or find something that was left behind, then go up with it. So there are different cases and scenarios of that most of us wait until the price goes back there. But in this scenario, I'm going to show you like the valid reasons of a structure going back to that place, like for a reversal to a downtrend or an uptrend and continuing uptrend. So this is the uptrend. So when the price was at this point, we are not certain of why the if the price was going back to this low point or continuing up. And so basically what I'm looking at is the same structure on 30 minutes time frame, same structure. And so as you can see, this is the structure. Oh, this is the structure right here. And this is the structure. So I will this and the last structure that wasn't tested was this structure. You can see it on our time frames. And so this will be your might be your you could take buys here, depends on the trading plan, and you could have gotten out here, or you could wait for a retest that happened because price changed character and came back to the value pullback that was here, this gap right here, and you could have taken an entry to this point. Yeah. So this is the structure that I use. And so on my next video, I'm gonna show you, tell you, show you and tell you. No, it's tell you and show you. Um, knowing the change of character as it happens, because as you can see, as I said on the video on the past time that when the price got changed character in the 4 time frames, we didn't know if the price was going up or down. So there are ways on determining change of character, like if the price is going to go down or it's going to go up. But this one of the trades I took multiple trades on gold this week and last week, based on this structure. Also, I took trades on US 30, Bitcoin, not only gold. It works in multiple currencies and multiple pairs. And so on this video, I'll just end up here. But on my next video, I'm going to show you on determining a change of character or change of behaviors. Let me just give you another quick example on Bitcoin that I traded yesterday. 30 minutes. I remember I shared this with the group. And so I saw the structure right here. This was the structure. And so what I did was going to the previous structure that I wasn't tested before. And this was the previous structure that wasn't tested before because if you can see, there are two structures right here. There's one and two. But this structure was already tested with um this kind of stick right here. And so the left structure was this below. And so I took Bitcoin, I bought Bitcoin. From this point, a very small stop loss. The, and Bitcoin is not this is not a small surplus. This is a huge, but basing on your capital, you might refine and see. So basically, this was my entry. And so yeah, you can practice on your own and knowing the types of um you can see practice the structure on your trades and you can see if it works. But let me get a comment on what you've learned so far and if it's knowledgeable to you. And I'd like to wish you a happy trading week and stay safe, y'all. I'll post you up in my next video. Thank you.